Alrighty, and so we are live. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Talking Everything. I'm your host, 224 Vic, and today I am being joined by a longtime friend of me of the channel, Gabe, aka Juju, or whatever his username has been at the time. But in this case, he stuck with Juju for like about a few years now. So, but in any case, for today's topic, we are, of course, are going to be talking about E3 for this year,
Okay,
E3
hold on.
2021.
Hold on. Let's be straight. We're shitting on E3.
Well, yes, we're still talking about it. All right, we're basically giving our thoughts and reactions. But to basically start off first, because I'll start off because I'll be the generous one in this case. Because I know you got a lot to say. I know you got a lot to say. This is why I recommend you be watching EFAP. But in any case, out of all my years of watching E3, this is probably by far the most disappointing E3 I've watched out of all my years watching E3. I never thought I'd say that, but I'm just like, damn, when I was watching all these, none of the, only very few things, very little things caught my eye, honestly, when I was watching all of these presentations in conferences. I'm just like, oh, it's cool. But it's like everything else didn't really catch my eye at all. I'm just like, man, this feels really lackluster. I'm just like, E3 should be better than this. What the hell? This feels like shit. Anyways, you want to go on now, Gabe?
Oh, bro. First of all, let's start off with just what the fuck? Like, okay, genuinely speaking, I can barely remember. I'm struggling to remember because it was so unmemorable. Like, I got bits and pieces here and all that shit. But like, I can't remember the whole thing just because it was that fucking droll. Like, holy shit. I don't, well, to be honest, yeah, you know what? I think I call it the worst one, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. It was like you know it'd be bad when I'm saying it was very disappointing.
Yeah, like even the one before, which I thought was complete dog shit. I think it was last year.
No, it was 2019.
2019. Yeah, okay. So I was that one I thought was fucking absolutely dreadful, but even that one
was it had its moments.
Like, yeah, even the dumb shit when the E3 where fucking Sony did nothing but just have the guitar playing, and I was like, that is complete waste of time. But even that was more fucking interesting than whatever the fuck this one was.
Yeah. Yes. You know what? And the thing is, it felt very lazy. Most of these except I say for two companies, most of them felt so lazy.
I wouldn't even say lazy. I just felt like they had no point in being here. Capcom, no point. Bandai, no point. Take-Two, especially no point. Like,
yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised most of them actually were having conferences this year for E3. Isn't there most of them like their first time?
Kind of. I guess like as a spotlight, yeah.
Yeah, for a spotlight, yeah. Because I know Square Enix has had conferences for like the past few years. I forget which else. Like I never knew any of these would have like any conferences like before here until like this year.
Like, yeah, most of them were always like a part of something else. Like usually, you would always see Nintendo and Bandai group together. You'd always tend to see like Sony and Square Enix group together, and like they were pretty much like they had their pairs, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I was kind of very surprised by Devolver, Gearbox, Take-Two. And
PC. Oh shit! I forgot about Gear. I never watched them. I completely forgot they were in this E3.
Really?
Yeah, I completely forgot. There was. I was like, I feel like I forgot something because this feels like I didn't spend even half as much time watching as I usually did, and I just realized that I never watched Gearbox. I completely forgot it existed.
Oh wow. Oh, actually, what conferences did you watch?
I watched, if you can call whatever the fuck Take-Two's was, not really. I skimmed through that shit. But I did watch. I watched the Microsoft and Bethesda, the Square Enix, the Bandai, Nintendo, obviously. And there was like one more, but I can't remember the name. I just remember. I did remember the shit where they showed the new console, which I thought was retarded as fuck. But
wait, what console?
I don't remember. It was like a Amiibo or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Which conference was this?
I think they were their own thing on the. I want to say the 12th.
I mean, which conference? Do you know?
Yeah, I don't remember the name. I think it was like the 12th one or the 13th.
I,
One of those
I
two.
was gonna say, I was like, did I miss that one? I didn't even know there was a new console announced.
It was. I don't even know what the fuck it was supposed to be. I saw it. I think I missed like the very beginning, but I saw the rest of it, and I was like, "The fuck is this?" Actually, oddly enough, like, it gave me some real hard flashbacks to like the old ass Atari days where they had the little wheels as controllers. Really reminded me about that. But that's as far as I remember on that front.
I guess I missed that part then.
Yeah,
That's how you know it wasn't that memorable one. I didn't even catch that.
and yeah, I think those are the ones that I watched. I think. I do remember seeing a little bit of the other stuff, like EA's Battlefield and blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I did watch Ubisoft. I forgot about that. I just wanted to shit on
Ubisoft.
it. I watched the Ubisoft, Ubi shit, whatever. I don't care. I watched theirs just so because I just felt like shitting on Ubisoft, and I was gonna watch their shit, laugh, and go, "Wow, this is depressing." But actually, it was pretty fucking depressing. So
Yeah.
that backfired.
Yeah. Honestly, once I thought was probably a bit depressing, where I was like, "That's it? That's it? Come on, that can't be it." I expected more from this. I kind of expected more from Namco, honestly, from their showcase.
Yeah,
And because Namco is one of the better ones that at least would probably be showing a bit more, but they only showed like 2 or 3 things in their whole presentation.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I saw Bandai Namco. I was like, I hope they announce Soul Calibur 7, but I wasn't that lucky.
I mean, Soul Calibur. You know how long they take for each Soul Calibur, right?
And the only reason they take so long is because they're too fucking lazy because it's not profitable.
Yeah, unfortunately, because it's not too. Also, because they probably suck at advertising. Honestly, let's be real.
Well, that, but it's also because it's not Tekken.
Still, if they could have advertised the same level as Tekken, Soul Calibur would be doing much better in sales. Just saying.
Yeah, they could. I know. Fucking
And-
assholes.
Anyways, yeah. Bantai did show us some interesting stuff from one part. I will say from that one that looked like I already forget the name, but it almost looked like it was a Souls game. But
Oh no, that shit. That was okay. I want to put it out there. That shit is a point and click. That's a point and click game.
say what?
That's a point and click game. That shit you saw from Ben, that was a point and click game. No cap. I'm not fucking with you. It's literally like Until Dawn. Like you remember that dumbass game?
Never played it, so I wouldn't know.
Really? Okay. Well, thank God. It's literally just moving the plot along by just David Cage games.
Hmm?
Do you know David Cage games? Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls.
Oh yeah, those kind of games. And
Yeah,
I
it's
played Heavy Rain in Detroit Become Human. So
Yeah, it's that kind of shit. It's just as trash too.
oh, but no, I thought Detroit Become Human was actually pretty good though.
Oh God.
Yeah, I mean it was fun. I mean for the choices you'd make.
Oh God. Oh dear.
You don't like those kind of games, do you?
Oh fuck no, dude. Those things are trash.
Of course you do, because you don't like making different choices. You either
No,
get
no,
lucky.
I like choices. I like shit. I play Fallout New Vegas. I play shit like that. What the fuck was that other game that let you do? Outer Worlds. That shit was nice. But whatever the fuck those David Cage ass kind of games are, it ain't it. The writing shit. It has to focus on the writing or the characters. If one is bad, the whole thing's bad.
Okay, I wouldn't say that far for Detroit.
I'm not talking Detroit, but I'm talking like the
You
general
put that
concept of
genre.
games.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
concepts.
like if you don't like or relate to some shit that it does, you are not gonna like the entire game because they're all fucking interconnected. You can't just be like, oh, I don't like this protagonist. Good thing I can ignore him. You can't do that in those kinds of games. That's why I don't fucking like it because I know for a fact I'm gonna like that woke bullshit they're gonna pull out of their asses. But hey,
Ouch.
it's true.
Anyways. I was also surprised they showed, as part of, showcases and conferences, was Upload VR Showcase and the PC Gaming Show. Those one caught me by surprise.
I forgot. Yeah, I watched those too, but I actually completely forgot about them. They were like the PC shit. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, it's basically adding on stuff to add on stuff. That
It's not even fucking that. It was literally just like they showed the stereotype for PC gaming back in like fucking 2010 or some shit. I feel like it was just top down games. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this? Just top downs? That's like stereo fucking type at this point. The only thing that was like remotely interesting was that one game that was like an FPS. It looks a lot. It literally felt like Turok. Like if you know that game. The only problem was the dude was white instead of Native American, which was pretty unfortunate because that was pretty unique. Turok. But aside from that, it literally felt like Turok. But that was all I remember for the PC gaming show. The other one, fuck
Yeah.
if I give a shit.
Yeah, the VR case. I mean, VR's interesting, but I just can't get into VR like that.
Yeah, good concept, but until that shit is like affordable and on top of that actually has fucking games, then we can talk.
Yeah. Well, or just make it like Ready Player One already. But then again, we're like probably decades away from making that happen.
Bro, that would be fucking crazy.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, I know what you're saying, but I'm thinking about that. She has literally like, but you know, it's not gonna go down like that. It ain't gonna.
No, it's not gonna go down like how the movie did. But I'm just imagining
no.
like no, not like that at all. But imagine if there was a huge economy just based off of the huge world of VR. But no, just just having a huge ass world in a virtual reality, just like nothing we ever seen before, basically.
Sword Art Online intensifies.
Yeah, dude, supposedly they're actually in development of making Sword Art Online into real life, supposedly.
Fucking course they are. Why wouldn't they be?
I mean, it'd be because that game would probably a lot of people would play it because until that's made,
okay,
that will probably be one of the best VR games they will ever be made until something else can top it, or unless they
hold up. Wait, you're skipping like 5 fucking things in particular. First of all, you're skipping the fact that like the idea is the novelty right now. You are also completely ignoring the game. It has to be a game.
Yeah, but you know what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to get at, but the first thing is if they just do it just like the fucking anime, it's
no, not like the anime, not like the anime. I'm talking about like how the anime,
I know, like it's VR, like it's their own universe. They're like put on a headset, they're literally in another world. I get that shit. I'm just saying,
but making it a game,
people are gonna forget the game part. That's what happened. Like literally, as VR happened the first time, they forgot this is a video game.
Sure.
They're definitely gonna forget that part. I know that for sure. So it's gonna fuck up the first go around. Then the second go around, maybe they'll get it right. You never know. Might take until 3, 4, 5. I don't fucking know. This gaming industry's trash. Takes them a while to get anything done these days. Fucking.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, aside from the VR shit, the VR shit, it's still nice in concept. I'll give it that.
Yeah, and we just haven't reached its full potential yet, as we would like it to be.
Man, telling you, if we get to the point where it's literally like Sword Art Online, it's gonna be a fucking cesspool, bro. It's gonna
no. Or if it's like Ready Player One.
Nah, dude, it's gonna be like fucking VR chat on crack, dude. No cap.
I mean, VR chat is basically stage 0 of how VR is gonna step.
Yeah, like no, I get what you're saying. What I'm saying though is like it's gonna end up like fucking VR chat, absolute fucking chaos. Absolute fucking chaos. Give people the freedom and the anonymity to do whatever the fuck they want. Chaos reigns.
That's actually kind of what happened in Ready Player One.
That's what people do. People are weird and creepy and just shitty. You never know. It's literally a roulette, the Russian roulette of video games.
I mean, yeah, the world is full of all sorts of strange people.
Yeah. So look at the U.S. as an entirety. It's a fucking train wreck, bro.
Yes, indeed. But hey, but before we delve into how much this country is, even though we're supposedly better, let's actually focus on talking about E3. So, but if you were to make a tier list, right, of all the showcases and conferences, how would you rate them?
Literally,
like from worst to best.
From worst to best, everything is at worst. Like I literally bottom trash tier, and Microsoft is straight B and Nintendo straight A. Just like literally, just like that.
Wow.
Yeah, like I'm not fucking with you. It was really bad.
No, honestly, I kind of predicted you'd probably go for that. Say that.
Like, okay, there's some things in Nintendo in particular that got me, like, really got me. Like,
Yeah,
literally
we can.
shit that I've been waiting for. But let's save
Yeah,
that
but
for
we
later.
can. Yeah, let's save that for later
But,
because I want to talk. I want to talk about the Nintendo Direct later.
Yeah, but like, this E3 really was that bad.
Dude,
I never in my life put everything in trash tier, but this is it. This is the one.
you know what's even bad? I even saw people on Twitter shitting on E3 this year. It was like,
Oh, fuck yeah,
damn.
dude, it was bad. Oh, granted, they kind of shit on everything, but yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
shit
was
on.
bad.
No, but the year before though, it was like every other E3 wasn't shit on as bad as this much. Some people actually like most of the stuff that came out of E3 in the past few years. But compared to like my Twitter feed before, there weren't many positive things to say about E3 this year. People said it's lackluster. It was
Pointless.
kind
It
of
was really pointless.
Yeah, and the companies and stuff like literally were so unprepared and didn't bother actually preparing for their shit to show off. The only one exception was actually I'd say Nintendo and Microsoft, honestly. But those two, that's why I'm thinking those two were probably the best in my opinion. And then everyone else is like, yeah, it wasn't that memorable, honestly. Like when I look at Square Enix's one, the only thing that popped mind for me when they announced that Guardians of the Galaxy game, I was like, "Oh, cool! Just don't fuck it up like you did with Avengers," because that was disappointing.
I think, yeah, you know what? We were thinking about that. I think they did already fuck it up. It's a single player.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a single player. Like, no online, no nothing. It's they like that is so misguided that I cannot even fathom why they would, because it at least from what I saw, it plays by concept like the Ultimate Alliance, like X-Men Legends kinds of shit, right?
Well, yeah, but differently. It's more like it's kind of like how Avengers was, but it's formulated differently. Was like what you said, a little bit of Ultimate Alliance and X-Men Legend in there.
Yeah, but like doing that in single player is the most misguided fucking shit you could ever do in your entire fucking life. Like, the only fun you can garner from those games is with friends, unless you like the source material.
Yeah, in that case, it's subjective. So.
Yeah, but like Guardians of the Galaxy was like really oof.
I mean, it looks fun. I mean, when I saw it, it looked fun. But if like I didn't hear everything that came out of it, because I tried to turn away for a few times, didn't catch a little bit of it. But I was like, when I saw it, I was like, oh damn, this looks dope. But if that's true, I'm just like, damn, what Square Enix, what are you doing?
Yeah,
have you not learned from Avengers? At least you're fixing Avengers by now. The damage has been done.
Yeah, I mean, even if they fix it, they ain't gonna get half the shit they got back.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're trying to fix it by bringing up the Black Panther DLC, which I think looks too cool. But I mean, the game's almost a year old, but by now it's like they lost like 75% of their player base.
Yeah, actually, they straight up did. I think on PC they lost 90, like straight up 90%.
Oh, I'm just talking about in general for all platforms.
That'd be like fucking they did lose like 80% of their entire fan base. That shit got hit real bad.
Because they couldn't bother updating things sooner and adding stuff properly sooner. What? It's like,
bro, that was fucking. Well, no, I feel like it's both. Square Enix is pretty bad with that kind of shit, and Marvel is Marvel. We all know how they're at.
Sad how Marvel's going downhill, and this is me saying it as a fan.
Dude, they've been down here for quite a while.
No, I mean more downhill than ever. I mean.
No, but I mean like, their fucking practices, not the practices, just the way they. Well, I guess it is. It would be considered practices. The way they handle shit.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, like, to be honest, I actually don't know why they're even bothering. Now I think about it, I remember reading an article saying they were going to drop it. Not
drop what?
Avengers. Like I remember reading an article that said they just did so fucking poorly they were literally going to drop it, and I just remembered that. I was like, you know what? That's what they said. So why the fuck are they? Why are they doing it now?
Because I feel like, unfortunately, they've already invested too much in it to actually drop it at this point.
Yeah, Square Enix does that way too much.
Yeah, if they really want to save it, well, they're like I said earlier, they're already trying to save it by trying to do the Black Panther DLC. But in this case, if they really want to save it, go more and try to save it to bring back some of their audience, just announced Spider-Man Next already as a new character, because even though he's going to be PlayStation exclusive, a lot of their player base, well, probably mainly on PlayStation, will come back to actually play it just for Spider-Man. Because there are some people who are just like that, just for just some characters.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Hey, don't look at me.
Oh god! All right, what was next? Because we were talking Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, because
Experience.
Yes, I was playing the whole Square Enix thing. Honestly, I thought they would have announced something for New Kingdom Hearts, which I was very disappointed about. But
everyone thought that. Well, I mean, I guess it would make sense.
Yeah, it would. Considering
it is Square Enix, they are the guys that announced Kingdom Hearts 3 twice, like
within
6
5
years
years.
before it fucking came out. The fucking retards.
Well, actually, it was like 4 or 5 years.
It's like 4, but yeah, either way, it's still
because
4
remember,
or 5
I
years.
think it came. They announced it like back in 2015, and it got released in 2019. So,
Jesus fucking Christ, why would you announce it 4 fucking years? I swear, this company's fucking stupid.
I don't know. Nomura takes forever to develop his shit properly.
And then I remember the fucking he got so salty over the fucking Final Fantasy 15 shit. Then he literally just made Noctis in Kingdom Hearts.
Say what? Oh, you're talking about Yuzora.
Yeah, he's literally Noctis.
He's basically Noctis and Riku mixed together.
I did notice it. He does look a lot like Riku, but he literally breathes Noctis energy.
And he's voiced by Zack from Zack and Cody.
God.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's voiced by Dylan Sprouse. And I thought I was really?
That's kind of cursed, honestly.
Why you say it's cursed?
Dude, you should see some voice actors. I was like scrolling around and shit. You can see some really weird fucking voice actors. Like, I think, who was it? I think it was Kirk Thornton, right? So you know he's Shadow, he's Siegfried and Nightmare, right?
And he's Sayax.
Yeah, there's that. There was one voice actor though that I completely forgot who it was, who voiced an animated Donald Trump, and I lost my fucking shit.
Might have been.
I think
Is it from Family Guy?
No, I think it was Shadow actually. Hold on, let me check. Very quick. But it was just seeing voice actors. It's just, yeah, Kirk Thornton. He played an animated Donald Trump, but he's also Shadow. He's Siegfried, Nightmare. God, it is so fucking awful.
And Igor.
Oh shit, he's Igor.
That's not like that.
Yeah, that shit's cursed.
Kirk Thornton, man. You know, I missed a chance to meet him at Otakon 2 years ago. Probably should have, but anyways,
He's cool.
Yeah, he's cool. But speaking of voices,
oh, I had a giggle at Square Enix. I don't even know what the fuck it was. Like a remake of Final Fantasy 1 or 2 or some shit. The new shit they announced.
Oh, you mean when they announced like the first 5 Final Fantasies to be remastered in like I think 8-bit?
No, I don't think it was that one. You know the one that looked like fucking DMC and kind of shit, where he just kind of gets slamming. This dude was slamming like shit like into crystals or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That fucker looks just. You saw him standing side by side with the other kid. Plain ass t-shirt, buzz cut, grizzle white dude, right next to the most anime of anime.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, dude, this shit was.
Yeah, which is fun. Which is funny because they did announce they would do a collection of the remaster collection of the first 5 Final Fantasies too.
Again, shit.
I mean, they want people to keep playing the classics, so.
That's all they're good fucking for these days.
Oh yeah, speaking of voice actors, real quick, you know what I found was really, shocking just a while back.
What's up?
So you know about Normal Heroes too, right?
No more. Yeah.
Hey, ever listen to the song Philistine?
I did not.
Oh, what? You haven't?
Nope.
Dude, I'm telling you that right now. Listen to it, and you'll be surprised who sings it. And go listen to it, and I'll tell you who sings it afterwards. You'll be shocked to find out who sings it.
What? How do you spell it?
Philistine.
Yeah.
So Phil. It should pop up when you see it.
Oh, there it is. Now we're here. Let's see, Desperate. No, it's the Japanese version. This one, right?
You listen to the English version.
She sounds familiar.
You just keep listening, and you'd be surprised.
Hold on, I feel like I know her.
I was surprised to find out she sang it when I found out who she was.
Tara Strong?
Yeah, it's Tara Strong.
Okay. Didn't see that one coming on.
Right? I was like, what? This is her singing it? And man, it made sense since she voiced the character that voiced the boss fight from the character that was singing it. So that's the funny thing. I've been listening to that song for around 7 years now, and I just found out a while ago that was her singing the thing. I was like, "Oh my god, are you? Wow, how did I not catch on to this?"
God.
I know.
Yeah, that threw me for a fucking loop.
Yeah, I was like, man, Tara Strong's full of surprises, man.
You tell the fucking Kate Higgins, bro. She Muppet bobbed everybody with her fucking performances. Like straight up.
Anyways. Oh yeah. So moving on from that. Actually, you know the funny thing is, you got anything else to say about how you're ranking them?
The three, straight up, they were all so bad that I'm like I can't even say anything aside from they're all equally bad. I guess if you want me to be a little more specific, Ubisoft was the best out of all the other ones. And when I say Ubisoft is the best, you really, really fucking suck.
Excuse me. I wouldn't go that far.
No, but me, I hate Ubisoft with a fury, dude. When I say they had one of the better E3s compared to everyone else, this shit sucked.
Wow.
Like, really sucked. But yeah. Aside from that, though, like you can just consider them all like trash tier. Like they're all the same level.
I put Capcom in D tier for myself because the only thing that really caught my eye from Capcom was when they announced the import of the Ace Attorney spinoff that never released out to the West, finally coming out. I was like, bro, this has been out for how many years now, and we're finally getting it ported over here. What the fuck, man?
You know, tell it to Nintendo we never got Mother 3. Ha!
Ah, yeah. Mother. Oh, right. I keep forgetting how Mother 3 was never ported.
Yeah, it was never released here in the West. Although, like, you know, people kind of went crazy with it.
Yeah.
Regardless. But yeah.
That was still a depressing story, though.
Yeah, Mother 3, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anyways, because I was actually, during my times watching E3 too, I was actually watching Josh Scorcher, aka the Fiery Joker's reactions live to the E3 conferences, and while he was doing that too, he was actually during those times he was actually making a tier list of everything he's watched up to the conferences. So I was kind of agree with his results, his tier list a little bit. So I'm just gonna share it real quick because at least for him, he's trying to be fair and balanced. But for him, he even said it wasn't that great of an E3. So, but this is what he made up as his tier list, as you can see on my screen.
Hold on.
So here's his tier list. You might not see F tier too much.
Devolver and A tier. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Did you see the Devolver one?
It's probably I can't remember at the top of my head, but I think I probably did.
Yeah. So he put Gearbox, Take-Two, and Bandai Namco at F tier. But Ubisoft, Square Enix, and PC Gaming Show at D tier. Capcom at C tier. Upload VR Showcase and Microsoft at B tier, which I agree with. Devolver at A tier, and then Nintendo at S tier, which I agree with honestly. So
Honestly, yeah, you know what? If I were to use like how he did it right now, I definitely would move Capcom down, the VR down, PC Gaming Show up, and for the most part, oh yeah, and just I guess move Devolver down as well. Put Microsoft up. Aside from that, yeah, I more or less have the same idea.
yeah, because honestly, like if I didn't say it earlier, Nintendo probably had the best,
Oh no, they fucking did. But the big thing with Nintendo is like if you're a fan, okay, let me put it this way: if you played their shit when you were a kid, the things they released really was like holy shit. It was a real holy shit with just 3 announcements.
Yeah, it really was. Speaking of which, let's actually talk about Nintendo now because we got a lot of things to say about the Nintendo Direct. Oh man.
Bro, okay.
All right, I'm gonna ask you about this part first because I feel like you probably were salty about this part.
Kazuya?
So, no, not that part.
Oh?
The new Metroid game.
Oh, that shit was fucking good.
I know it was good, but do you feel kind of just sad that they still haven't shown anything for Metroid Prime 4?
Oh fuck no, dude! I don't give a shit. But that shit, I saw that shit. I was like, no fucking way. Metroid Dread. You need to understand. This was a game teased 15 years ago.
Really?
Yes. This Metroid Dread has a history. In particular, it has a history. There was an Easter egg to it in Metroid Prime 1, and there was more Easter eggs to it in Metroid Prime 3. Which is actually really fucking funny, if you ask me. But on top of that, it's actually a fucking, it's a continuation to Metroid Fusion, which, Metroid has lore-wise not actually had a new entry for like almost 20 years. So we finally get another game post essentially Samus becoming a renegade.
Wow.
Like the entire history of Dread, what it can give us is so good that I can let slide the fact that we can get anything with Metroid Prime 4. Prime is great, honestly, and I'm really curious what the fuck they're gonna do because, like, honest to God, Prime 3 is like peak Prime gameplay. So going back to, which is really weird for me to say, going back to an inferior control scheme just has me wondering what the fuck they're gonna do. I just don't know. Like I'm waiting for Prime. I'm definitely think it's gonna be good, but I have no fucking idea what they're gonna do with that shit.
Yeah, because I was gonna say because I know you were super hyped when they finally announced Metroid Prime 4, and you were a little bit disappointed. Like I remember, like 2 years ago when
when they restarted development, I was like, no fucking way. Really, just said let's have Metroid Prime restart development. No fucking way. And I got so upset about that because I have to wait even longer now.
I was like, no! Wait, how long ago did it announce? 4
years. 2 years ago. Well,
no, it's been longer than like 2 years already.
It's been announced actually it was announced like 4 years ago, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, because they restarted on the 2-year mark. Yeah, this is the second 2-year mark. Yeah, it's been 4 years, I believe. I'm not tripping. Yeah.
That's like, man, nothing new for Metroid Prime 4, I guess.
Yeah, but like the whole history of Dread and what it means as a Metroid fan, that shit was actually really good. The only thing I was disappointed about was the fact that the fucking enemy type that has survival horror is kind of like a fucking robot that looks like it doesn't even look intimidating. It doesn't look intimidating at all.
It reminds me of it's something that would come out of Portal, honestly.
It kind of does, yeah. I can see that, but like, it strikes me as weird because like SAX was literally they made Samus herself into a horror element, and I felt like after that, going to this just mechanical sanitation looking ass robot was just, Like after Dark Samus and SAX, you're just like, am I supposed to be scared of this just fucking regular ass robot? But no, apparently if you get grab, you can just get insta-give, which is, although, real talk, that insta-give, they dead-ass showed fucking Samus getting fucking curved, and that shit was crazy to me. I was like, wow, they got the go-ahead to actually get that dark. Like, even in the Prime games, it was, like, really fucking, like, lenient on the whole death. That you can, it's up to interpretation at that point. But, like, this one, no, she straight up got fucking cooked.
Wow.
I was like, did not expect that at all. But aside from that, like, yeah, I liked everything else that they showed with Metroid Dread. 100%.
Yeah, I was like, Metroid. I was like, oh, cool! Finally, new Metroid game after how long?
20 years, 19 years, but it's almost 20.
Wait, really? It feels like it's been shorter than that though.
Metroid Fusion, bro. That was the last chronological game.
Oh, so you're talking about chronological order, okay?
Yeah, like there was Other M and Federation Force, which is like that would be like 7 years. No, hold on.
Other M's.
Let me make sure.
Wait, hold up. I feel like Other M's like 10 years old by now.
No, it's 11. If I'm not mistaken. No, it might be 10. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, but we don't talk about Other M.
Federation Force was the last Metroid game, and that was 2016. So that was 5 years. 5.
Man,
that was 5 years. That was a long ass time ago.
Feels longer, honestly.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, not when you're me, bro. I wait for these fucking franchises.
Yes, 10 years later. Finally! The wait was worth it!
Yeah, Metroid Dread looks good. I like that it's on the Switch.
Yeah. It's cool. That's one thing to see coming. I just thought it would have been something for Prime 4, but I was like, oh, cool. Just a new Metroid game.
Honestly, yeah, I was expecting it too. I wasn't expecting Dread at all, so that was like the biggest fucking surprise.
And then I just want to get that out of the way first because I just wanted to see what you thought. But let's start off.
now you want to piss me off. I know.
No. I know you're mad about this. I know you're mad about this.
Kazuya, right?
Oh, my boy Kazuya's a smash.
Bro, hold on. Dio deadass Muppet bombed me the fucking moment that shit ended. He was like, I know you mad as hell right now. And I was so fucking livid. Like, even Jen was just like, I know you're pissed off at this pig right now. Everyone called me out on it. I was so angry.
Damn. Well,
I was so angry.
When I saw that, I was like,
Intro was dark as fuck.
Yeah, it was. Honestly, no.
I was like, bro, get it, don't fucking dead.
It was. Honestly, I'm not surprised. They've gone darker already with their reveals. I mean, look at Simon and Richter, and look at Ridley.
Yeah, Ridley's fucking. He was the first step. Then, like, fucking Kazuya just came in.
Don't think about Simon and Richter. Remember, Luigi literally died in that.
Oh yeah, you're right. Luigi got his soul ripped out of his fucking tit. God.
Yeah, but I was like, that was totally Kazuya's. That'd be totally in Kazuya's character, considering that's one of his most iconic moments from the Tekken series, just him throwing people off cliffs at this point. But honestly, I'm not surprised if they were gonna go. Honestly, because Bandai did help develop it, right? So I was not. Yeah, and then if they're gonna introduce someone besides from Pac-Man, it'd probably be someone from Tekken. And my bets were it would be Heihachi, Jin, or Kazuya. And I was like,
I don't know why, but I always got this impression it would never be Heihachi. I don't know.
No, I don't think it would either. But he was like, I think it'd be one of those three if they were gonna put a Tekken character in Smash. But honestly, for Kazuya, I'm like, you bet, and it makes sense to me because here's the thing, Kazuya is like, if we're going back to Tekken in general. When the first game came out, Kazuya was the first main protagonist in Tekken 1. So it all makes sense why he was the one to beat the Tekken character to be in Smash.
Well, it also does depend on the popularity because remember, like, Pyra got in despite the fact that Rex is the main character.
Yeah. It can be subjective. But if we're talking about legacy and iconic wise, probably it's Kazuya. It's definitely Kazuya.
Yeah, it would just be Kazuya just for the legacy factor. The fact that he was the first one.
Yeah, he's the main
And-
character of the first one, and he's
Yeah.
still here in the series to
Yeah,
this day.
he just has too much. Although I really fucking wish they would go a little more modern. Except, like, they had to really use the sound effects from Tekken 7, which were dog shit. They really brought those over.
I'm surprised they used the announcements from like Tekken 5.
I was wondering if that was legit, if that was, like, just an editing thing. I don't know. Probably
No.
legit, honestly.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm happy. I mean, me being, of course, being a Tekken fanboy, that is. I'm just like, yeah, I got a Tekken rep in here finally. And you can definitely say he's going to be on my list of characters to use from now on. And I was like, oh boy. And when I saw those trailers, when I saw the way he's acting, I was like, damn. And his spike, did you see his spike?
I didn't. I got really fucking pissed off. I just, fuck you, cuz. Yeah, I just turned off. I literally walked away to grab a drink.
Oh, dude. So, did you see the parts where he had his Devil Kazuya form?
I think I missed that one, but I came back right as he was doing that retarded ass combo to who the fuck was it? Captain Falcon?
Oh, that one?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he was doing one combo with Captain Falcon. I saw that shit. I was like, already fuck this character, and then I didn't see anything else.
Oh, so you didn't see him also throwing Captain Falcon off the cliff?
No, I saw the throwing off because I was actually dying of laughter seeing Ganondorf literally fucking dead, and then just seeing a flicker on Captain Falcon's visor. Funny as fucking shit.
Yeah, and then Mithra
he
went.
Yeah, what I was confused by, all the characters he threw down in some capacity makes sense. Okay, Ganondorf literally is dead in Zelda. If I'm not mistaken, every timeline, yeah, he is canonically dead. Even in Breath of the Wild, he's like in this weird stasis form of like death. And Captain Falcon's games have been dead since the GameCube era, bro. Kid Icarus. Okay, here's a really funny thing. Even though the game, Metal Gear, Kid Icarus Uprising came out in 2013, the concept behind the gameplay isn't fucking unique. Like, legit, Kid Icarus Uprising is just Star Fox Assault 2. Like, no cap.
We haven't gotten a Kid Icarus game since.
Yeah, like, it's pretty much dead. What was weird to me was the Marth. Marth was he was the odd one out.
And then there was Min Min.
Yeah, Min Min, that was funny. She was also odd one, but I think they just did it for the humor factor for Min Min.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, did you see the Kirby one, too?
Yeah, that one was funny, but then I got fucking annoyed because, of course, it's Kirby, you fucking bitch.
Because Kirby's OP, apparently.
Yeah, he actually is.
Very OP.
I think he's canonically the strongest Nintendo character.
Yeah. It's kind of surprising how OP he actually is when someone told me some of the stories that happened in the Kirby games. So, God damn. Not to mention, this is... The Kirby games get dark with such stories sometimes. That's crazy.
I know one Kirby game had literally a dead Earth.
Yeah. I forget the name of that one.
A frozen dead Earth. I think it was Crystal Shards. Can't be right. I don't know. I never played a Kirby game, to be honest.
Yeah. That's crazy. And you're one of the biggest Nintendo fans I know.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the Kirby games. And I don't like the Yoshi games. I played Yoshi Island DS. I thought it was okay, but I didn't think it was that great. And then the Kirby games, I just found boring. Yeah,
So
I'll get crucified for saying that shit. Oh yeah, I did play Kirby Air Ride, but that's a whole different ball game if you ask me.
Yeah. I mean, let's not forget, you are the video game hipster around these parts.
Around these fucking parts. It ain't my fault I have standards.
Standards? Ray! You call these standards? Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I actually wonder if someone is actually genuinely like that, because I know like everything I like is really fucking particular. And I wonder if someone heard, if they really would get like triggered at the fact that I just don't like the accessible stuff as much, but I'm not too crazy. Like Dark Souls inaccessible. Like Dio. Because I played Souls games. I don't like him for shit. I think they're all dog shit.
I mean, no, that's nothing new. Let's not forget. Let's just not forget the power of the internet.
Yeah, that's true.
Because remember, it's like the same thing was like, what can I describe to you? Say The Last Jedi, right? You say The Last Jedi is garbage, you'd be called a racist and a Nazi for some reason.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Supposedly.
I forget the Last Jedi. I don't remember the Star Wars movies. I tried. I don't remember.
Good thing you did at this point. Disney ruined them. But anyways.
Well.
Anyways, but...
Oh, okay, hold on. We gotta talk about this one. Super Monkey Ball, Banana...
Wait, hold up. I didn't finish talking about Kazuya there. That's the thing.
Man.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So be prepared because I am definitely going to be playing Kazuya. Not to mention, I'm surprised they added so many combos to him, like in his game. That's what I found crazy too.
No, see, that's the big reason I got so fucking triggered. I was like, he's another motherfucking fighting game, bro. He's gonna do the fighting game bullshit as usual. All the Shotos are actually really fucking unique to play when you look at them as characters, but they all feel exactly the fucking same. I don't feel any different playing Ryu and Ken as I do Terry. They're all feel the same. Kazuya's gonna be no different, but it's also gonna be really fucking annoying because he's definitely gonna be just as good.
We'll see about that.
He's definitely going to be just as good. He's DLC. There's no way they're going to make him bad.
Yeah, but still, like I said, he can also go and turn into Devu Kazuya form, and that's gonna be annoying. I know you're gonna find that annoying.
He's gonna probably have ghost sauce too. Oh, that is gonna piss me off.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I wish you didn't miss his spike scene because he can spike in his devil form like was his fist down on stage. So imagine. So he doesn't have to jump or anything. He can spike you right there.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Okay, so you know how one of DK spikes are?
Yeah.
So imagine, but you know how you have to jump, right?
But that's a meteor.
Yeah, the meteors, right?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
All right, hold on.
So you said he can punch the ground and launch you up.
Oh, all right. Let me go ahead and find it then. I'll show you what I'm talking about real quick.
I was so fucking upset. I asked for, can I get a Soul Calibur rat? Ben, no, here's second.
So, yeah. But Tekken makes more sense to me since, you know.
I mean, it does predate fucking Soul Calibur, which is why I knew they would have done Tekken. I ain't going to be happy about it because I don't like Tekken that much, aesthetically speaking. But it is what it is. I'm pretty sure, like this entire past pissed me off. I wasn't expecting to be happy with anything, to be honest.
Oh yeah. So here it is.
Except for Sephiroth. Sephiroth's a good thing.
I thought you hated Sephiroth.
Nah, like fighting him sometimes. Fighting a good Sephiroth is actual hell. But aside from that, he's pretty cool.
So here it is. This is the part I'm talking about. So you see my screen, right?
Hold up. Yeah.
Okay, so here it is. That.
Oh, that ain't too crazy.
Yeah, that's the part I was talking about. That's a spike right there.
Yeah, I see. That ain't too crazy.
Still,
it is going to annoy me, though.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So he can basically pull a Luigi without even trying.
Yeah.
And it's not a taunt either. That's even the worst part.
Bro, what the fuck is this?
Now from there, I'm just thinking, who. Now, if that's the case, if they're gonna once they announce that last DLC fighter, they're gonna have to show it was a bang. Honestly, that's what I think they should do. Once they show that last DLC, they need to.
It better not be a fighting game rep. I'm sick of these fuckers in my game.
I don't think it'll be a fighting game rep, honestly.
What do you have?
Because they have to show it in the most epic way possible for that last fighter.
Probably be Master Chief. I'm calling it.
Doubtful. People have had doubts.
I'm dead ass calling Master Chief. If it ain't Master Chief, it's gonna be Crash.
Because here's the thing.
And if it's not Crash, I got no fucking idea, bro.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. People have had doubts for Master Chief at this point, like the same as people have this. Just because of the rumors, because of those rumors, you know how there's been, like how there was always the Soul rumors for a while. It's been like sort of the same.
We got motherfucking Steve. Like literally, there is no reason why we don't get Master Chief, bro.
I mean, it's all up to, I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. If they were to announce the last fighter, if they have to show in an epic way possible. So this is how I would imagine they'd probably show it. Just imagine showing so many heroes just getting beat up on the side, just getting pushed away, and next thing you know, you see all the villain characters just slowly walking up to them because they're just that powerful. Bowser, Ganondorf, Sephiroth, Kazuya, whoever, Ridley. Imagine them all just slowly walking up to me. Then out of nowhere, boom! Someone just comes out of nowhere to help save the day, and that's the final DLC character. Probably won't happen, but that's a good. I would imagine being that concept.
I mean, Mega Man kind of did that.
No, Mega Man, not Mega Man. Mega Man literally showed up in front of everyone. Now it wasn't like that.
Yeah, but
He
he kind of had the same. No, but the philosophy is the same. He kind of just rolled up.
Did he
I feel
show
like
up
and so did Sephiroth. He did it, but in like literally in an evil character's capacity.
in evil way, and
Yeah,
in the
he
most
did the exact
OP
same.
way?
He did the exact same shit. Honestly, Sephiroth's intro was funny as shit. I ain't gonna cap.
But it was also the most OP intro ever.
Yeah, he just killed Galeem, which
Yeah.
I thought was kind of
And was
interesting.
ease, mind you. That's
Yeah.
crazy. And now it makes me question the power scaling that Sakurai decides to do for Smash Brothers.
I mean, there is none. It's just reveal scaling. That's what you
Yeah,
call it.
reveal scaling, honestly. Because come to think of it,
Although I've noticed that none of the DLC got their asses kicked in, which makes me kind of sad. I kind of wanted to see Terry get Muppet Bomb, to be honest.
what do you mean? As in, like, in the trailers?
Okay, yeah. You know, you've never seen, even though we've got more characters and all that, you never saw any of the DLC in the trailer. Like,
No, actually, I've seen a few. Remember, Hero was there and Hero and Banjo were there during the Sephiroth reveal. And Min Min got thrown off the cliff in the cousin.
okay, but what I mean is when someone's getting their teeth kicked in, you'll never see the DLCs.
Oh yeah.
Quite frankly, you see the same victims most of the time. It's Pit, Ganondorf, especially Captain Falcon. He's been getting his shit wrong. But yeah, you don't see any of the DLCs, which is weird. Like I can kind of imagine Joker because he's literally an underage kid. That shit would be kind of ouch.
Yeah, but remember in Japanese terms, it wouldn't be that bad.
I mean, yeah, but you have to remember they also catered to the Westerns. They know that kind of shit.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't give a shit about the West Finks.
Sometimes, yeah, but I feel Sakura's not one of those. He's definitely not one of those.
No.
He does care. Definitely, you can tell he does.
But yeah, but with the concept I made up, I can only see 2 characters so far. Well, probably 3 doing that from the way I've basically described it. I can either see Dante doing that, Sora doing that, and probably Master Chief, because Master Chief would probably need to do something like that.
Master Chief would just make it more badass, honestly.
Yeah, he would make it more badass. Sora would do it in as a light of hope, and Dante would.
Yeah, Dante would. Well, he would.
Dante would show up. Dante would just show up in a badass way too.
Depends which Dante, honestly.
Let's
okay.
How about this? Let's just use classic Devil May 3 GMT3 Dante.
Oh, we're not using that trash design. Get the fuck out.
Oh come on! What are you? Okay, what's a better design?
Two is superior to every single Dante design in that entire franchise. I remember seeing 2, and I was like, "Hold the fuck up! This is the bad game. Why's it got the best design?" I remember asking Bill, like, "Yo, DMZ2 looks so fucking good. What?" And he was like, "Yeah, fucking DMZ2 is literally the best design, but no, we got that fucking garbage 3 that apparently everyone loves."
I mean, I think because 3 is more iconic. That's what people remember the most.
I mean, yeah, but fucking shirtless, fucking weird facial structure and everything. God. Ugh. But anyways.
Yeah, because here's the thing: if you do something like Crash, I cannot see Crash making an intro like that at all. Because I think it'd just be weird to have a silly intro for the final DLC character. Is all I'm saying.
I mean, they could. There's nothing stopping them, and it wouldn't really change anything. If you like the character, you'll like the reveal. If you don't, you won't. Like this reveal for Kazuya was good, but I fucking hated. I hated every second of it. That didn't change shit.
I mean, I just think the last DLC character should just at least get an epic reveal. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm indifferent to the idea. Like, I really don't care as long as I actually like the fucking character and they're not a fighting game rep. I'll be fine.
I mean, we got enough fighting game reps right already, so.
Yeah, 3 of them for this game alone.
I mean, we got Street Fighter, SNK, King of Fighters, Tekken.
Oh yeah, Tekken. We probably got one more that I'm not remembering from a Nintendo. Yeah, Min Min.
Min Min from Punch Out. Yeah, in that case that makes like.
Oh no, 5 because Little Mac is.
Oh yeah, Punch Out. But is Punch Out really a fighting game though?
Yeah, it is kind of.
I mean, is it multiplayer?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it's a fighting game. All right, I'll say it's a fighting game too then. So it's.
Yeah, fucking Kazuya pissed me off.
Get ready for your, as he said in the final smash. This will be a battleground. As
That
it
was
haunts
edgy.
you every. Oh yeah, no, that's totally in Kazuya's character too. So,
Yeah, I imagine he looks edgy.
anyways, now finally moving on. Like we were saying before,
Yo, the
we decided. Super Monkey Ball? Oh, dude, that looks so
Okay,
fun.
it's a remake of 1 and 2.
Oh,
And that's
damn.
why it's so good. Because that's the best in the franchise. Like, I wish it was online because I want you guys.
Right? Why can't we get online for these things? Damn it!
I love for us all to experience the genuine hell that I grew up with, that I loved every second of.
Oh no, I think I played one of the Super Monkey Ball games on the GameCube a while, like a long time ago.
I played both of them, and I grew up with those games, and like they were hard as balls at times, but they were so fucking fun, dude.
Yeah.
So I was just like, if I could experience that with y'all, that would be a fucking like. Imagine Dio raging because he just moves one step and he just instantly dies.
Yeah, but I don't really think it'd be in Dio's interest if you to play a game like that, which is sad.
I mean, it could be like it's hard. Dio likes challenges.
I mean, so he says.
Well, he likes getting his teeth kicked in. Let's put it straight, the fucking masochist. That boss in Remnant, that was such a horribly designed boss. He was like, that was fun! Like a fucking bitch.
Anyways. Yeah. Oh, man, I just wish there weren't remakes, though. I mean, not complaining, but just like, you think they would develop a new
No, we definitely need a fucking remake after all that trash. None of the new Monkey Ball games have been even a fraction as good.
But when was the last time we got a new Monkey Ball game?
You want to count a remaster or not?
Let's not count remasters.
Okay, let me check that. I believe it was. If I'm not mistaken, Banana Blitz was on the Wii.
Oh, so it's about 2 generations ago.
Holy shit! Wait. Did this release for the fucking? Let me check if this released. Okay. It seems the last game that we could play was. No, this is not on. This didn't arrive on the West. What's this game? It came to the West. Yeah, this one did. Banana Splits, which is PS Vita, 2012.
Oh, so about 9 years ago.
Yeah, goddamn. They just released Banana Blitz HD a little bit ago. But that one's not too great, honestly. But yeah, Banana Mania. Oh shit! Wait, it was developed by the Yakuza developers.
Oh, I mean, makes sense. It is Sega after all.
No, it's being well. What am I fucking going on about? It's the same studio. Not bad. Should they recall something different at the time?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Man, but I mean, that's gonna be that's gonna be fun to get the hands on. I just like you said too. I just wish it would have been multiplayer. So that'd be fun to have
I'm hoping it is. Like I don't know for sure. They could be, and they just didn't list it on the page yet. You never know.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like it is, and that's a crime because there's some really fun mini games too.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of multiplayer games that are now online.
Oh yeah, but we're gonna have fun with
Mario Party.
Mario
Party Superstars.
Yeah, that's
fine.
That's a real man's Monopoly game right there.
Finally, they finally do an online Mario Party multiplayer game.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I don't get why they didn't do it with Super Mario Party in the first place, but at least we're finally getting it. We just gotta wait until October, though.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh man, that's gonna be funny as shit to play, infuriating and funny and laugh at to watch.
So, but just did you notice that it's actually based off the Nintendo 64 era? I mean, they said it, but
yeah, because they said it.
But I was having a giggle looking through the whole fucking thing. I saw Mario Party 1 board, Mario Party 2 boards, Mario Party 3 mini games. I saw one mini game that was adapted from Mario Party 7, but they scaled it down, which was fucking neat. Oh, dude, it's gonna be a fucking blast playing that game.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Just imagine it. It's gonna be fun. I mean, that's gonna be some fun recording sessions to do too, just to catch our
Actually,
reactions.
you're right. That would be good stuff to play. Honestly.
Yeah. So, man, I'm happy to get my hands on that eventually. Once that comes out in about like 4 months. So, and then excuse me, and then actually, I just lost train of track for a second. Oh yeah, right. Shin Megami Tensei 5. It actually looks really, really cool.
Oh yeah, that was shown, wasn't it?
Yeah, they showed Shin Megami Tensei 5, so I'm just like, interesting. I I don't know too much about Shin Megami Tensei, but I was like, I know that's what was spin-off. Well, that's what Persona was a spin-off from. So I'm just like, kind of want to try it eventually. So it looks actually pretty nice.
I'm not a JRPG guy, so I don't really care.
So you say.
Yeah, I'm not.
And why'd you play Persona 4 Golden?
I thought it was okay. I thought Persona 4 Golden was pretty good on the writing, but I'm not gonna count. I didn't like playing it. Like it was really good writing. The characters were pretty good. It just got a little dicey because when Adachi rolls up and he just has better writing than the other characters, it's just kind of youch. And on top of that, I also lost my progress like literally 6 times.
How?
Fucking PC4, bro. Fucking dog shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I actually completed like 3 dungeons and I lost like half my progress each time. It happened like 5 times I think. And I just have to redo the dungeon again. And I got fucking. I only officially got the kanjis, but I redid like Yukiko's and kanjis like twice a pop. So it's gonna be 3 times for Yukiko, twice for kanji. So I just said the last time I crashed, I said, you know what, fuck this game. I'm gonna.
Wow.
Yeah, I just got really fucking fed up because I couldn't even play it all that long, and I did enjoy what I played, but I wasn't going through JRPG hell that many times in a row just so I would keep crashing and crashing and crashing.
Yeah, man.
I don't like JRPGs like that.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I was also surprised that was also announced.
What's up?
A sequel to the Mario and Raving Rabbids crossover.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I kind of was unhappy with it because I was like, could have done something better.
I mean,
first one was good novelty and all that shit, but you could have done something better.
I mean, I guess it was successful enough. People wanted to make a sequel of it. So
I'm actually curious if fans wanted another one, or if it was just because they could.
Probably because they could.
Yeah, I feel like it was more they could than it was anything else.
I mean, Ubisoft was on board with it, as it seems like. So
yeah, but I wasn't too fucking. I was like, oh, another one, cool.
Yeah.
First one was okay. First one was good. But
oh,
I don't like the rabbits like that. Probably that's why.
Mm-hmm. And then there was a whole bunch of other nonsense in the Nintendo Direct that wasn't, as high value as some of the other stuff. Let's be honest.
What's the other stuff?
Just the other stuff in between the more epic parts.
Okay, they shadow dropped the Wii U port, or excuse me, a Wii U port of Fatal Frame.
Oh, it's probably one of the most scariest games ever.
No, not that one. But they shadow dropped it, and I was like, what?
Wait, are we talking about the same Fatal Frame?
Fatal Frame, yeah, Made Into the Black Water. That's the Wii U game.
Okay, I was about to say, because I remember a while back you would say Fatal Frame is scary.
Yeah, when I saw the first, the Inception, I thought it was kind of spooky. But in particular, Made Into the Black Water, it could get disturbing, I guess, but if you actually played the game, it was kind of a mess. So that game wasn't that scary, but I did think it could be pretty scary. honestly. What was pretty disturbing was the fact that these are all like underage schoolgirls. Now that part, Japan, my man.
Like I said, zero fucks from Japan.
Dude.
Anyways. Oh, now from this part, let's move on to the Zelda stuff. Oh, the good stuff.
I'm not gonna cap like after everything else. Oh, we forgot the Advance Wars remake. That was pretty substantial.
Advance Wars? Huh.
Yeah, Advance Wars 1 and 2 got a remake, and first of all, they're being developed by Way Forward, so that was kind of another holy shit.
Yeah, I can catch my eye.
Yeah, but I want to put it out there that like Advance Wars was like fucking dead since the DS era, dude.
Mm.
So the fact that we're getting a remake of this, I was like, what, for real? Like, holy shit. It's I wouldn't say it's a precursor to Fire Emblem, but it existed alongside them, but the Fire Emblem got popular because of a fucking awakening, and then, the rest is history.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah,
All right.
now let's move back to
This is Zelda stuff. Oh man. So of course they were showing off a little bit of Skyward Sword HD coming out next month, which I am gonna get, of course.
Really?
Yeah.
Even I wasn't gonna buy that.
Well, I was like, why not? It'd probably be easier to play on the Switch version than on the Switch HD version than the actual Wii version.
I mean, you could get on the Wii U for $20.
Is it on the Wii U?
Yeah, I got it for $20. I haven't installed it.
Yeah. I didn't even know that. Well, I already got it pre-ordered, so.
Are you for real?
Yes, I am for real.
Yo! Felt like a scam, but whatever. I'm the Zelda fan, and I said no to that. That's crazy.
I mean, I want to try out the HD versions, alright?
Alright, whatever you say, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, then again, I'm a Zelda fan too. I mean, you may know more about the lore and stuff, and probably played a bit more games.
Yo, I breathed Zelda for like literally 10 years of my 15 years of my life, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Boy.
But you were like one of the few people I know that hated the Link's Awakening remake.
Bro! I hate talking about that game because it makes me upset.
All right. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But man, so I am gonna do that. Oh yeah, I'm surprised they announced Age of Calamity DLC.
I'm not.
I'm just surprised, Dean. I thought they would have announced it sooner than later.
Well, actually, yeah, you're right there. I did expect them to announce
I thought they would have announced it like last direct and not this E3 direct.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, that does make sense. But I'm not too. I guess not surprised, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and then that reveal of Breath of the Wild 2, bro.
The second teaser, yeah.
Yeah, the second teaser. Oh, tell me that did not look beautiful though.
You're gonna be surprised here. I didn't give a shit.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I just didn't give a shit. I don't know why.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
It did not fucking hit me.
Are you serious?
I was like, cool. I finally got a release date. I don't care.
Well, they're saying they're trying to release it as around 2022.
2022, yeah. That's what they said. And I was like,
but some people are probably meaning is we're probably not going to get into like 2024.
No, we're gonna get that. Yeah, when they say 2022, we're definitely gonna get that shit.
But come on, it looks so good.
Okay. When I saw this one screenshot where he was like walking in the sunset. That shit looked really good. No cap. But okay, I guess the big thing is because I'm still kind of worried about like in general the combat, because Breath of the Wild's one combat was like literally the worst in the franchise's entire history.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
No, it really fucking is. I can tell you, I played mostly every single game in the franchise, and I can tell you it was the most unfun combat I've ever had in my entire fucking life.
Bro, what the fuck?
It is awful.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is dreadful.
No, it is not.
And that's ignoring durability. what I'm saying is it's terrible, but I'm ignoring the fact that it was made even worse because of durability.
So you're saying Ocarina of Time was better, even though you hate Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, actually, like I was thinking about this. I was like, tell you what, I think out of all the 3D Zelda games, I think Wind Waker is the worst Zelda game to play, for a fact. I think that's the worst game to play up until Breath of the Wild. Then I said, I actually
No, you are
enjoy
not saying it's
Wind Waker.
worse than Wind Waker. Fuck off.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
that shit
Go
was-
away. Your
Nah,
Zelda.
dude.
No, your Legend of Zelda fan membership has been revoked. Fuck
Get
out
fucked.
of here. Get that ass
fucked.
banned.
Get
Get that ass
fucked.
banned.
No, that shit was. I just could like. Okay, Breath of the Wild was fun to explore. Like it is the first time. Okay, it is like the first time in. When the fuck was Twilight Princess released?
2007?
It is the first time since 2007 where. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. The Chronicles X happened. Okay, it was the first time since like 2015 where I played a game and I said I want to explore because I wanted to, not because the game told me to. Breath of the Wild's exploration was really nice. Like I really liked that aspect about it. I liked the shield surfing, the glider. I liked everything else. But the combat in that game was so horrible. And the only other time in my life that I said Zelda combat was bad was Wind Waker. And I thought Wind Waker was more fun. So that's fucked.
Get that ass banned. No. All right, let's put it at the end there. But when they revealed some of the new stuff for the sequel, I'm just like, damn, they really topped it up a notch. And the fact and you saw the part where you can actually go through platforms now. I was like, what?
Yeah, that was some Link Between Worlds shit, actually.
I was like, God damn, they're really trying to up their ante.
Yeah, did you see Link with a flamethrower on his arm? That shit was funny.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh, but now I'm curious on what they're gonna do about you know. Apparently now he lost his arm, so I'm just whoa, what the fuck happened?
See, I was thinking about that, but then I noticed that his arm is the stasis is the Sheikah slate. So I'm like, I don't know what they're gonna do, to be honest. I feel like they're gonna add on to what the slate can already do. The only exception is the camera, because it's a fucking arm.
Yeah.
But
I feel like they're trying to make it a plot device.
It is a plot device. What the fuck are you on about?
No, more of a plot device. I mean, in the sequel.
The arm?
Well, Sheikah Slate.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's gonna be like the biggest, like pretty big plot line. Like, how many times they focused on the arm in the trailers, and now Link's got the fucking. Well, I don't even know what kind of arm you're gonna call it, but he's got the thing. So, like, it is gonna be a big plot thing for sure.
Yeah. A lot of people thought he's probably going to lose his arm in this sequel, so I'm just like, huh.
I don't think he's gonna fucking lose his arm, but he's definitely gonna be using that shit as like a weapon.
Yes. So judging from what you said and what I saw, either two things could happen. One, excuse me, he might actually lose his arm and he'll get replaced with some sort of Sheikah artificial technology. Or two, like you said, she's going to somehow unlock more potential in this, more abilities in the Sheikah slate, and somehow be able to use it on his arm.
Okay, so if you saw in one of the screenshots when he was paragliding, his arm wasn't glowing, and it had tattoos on it. And I think that that's how they're gonna do the thing. He's not gonna lose an arm. I doubt that shit. Nintendo never does that.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I don't. From the top of my head, I can't remember any single time where they disarmed or dismembered anything or anyone. Nintendo, definitely not.
Well, yeah, not to that capacity. But I feel like they might take a little bit of a darker approach with this one.
I don't think so. Even the darkest Zelda's ever gotten was Majora's Mask. That didn't go that crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Though death is definitely up for the grabs. Like I can definitely see someone getting capped.
Just let it not be Zelda.
Bro, if it is, that'll be the most interesting fucking Zelda game in this entire franchise.
I'm just like, bruh. I'm just like, Zelda, we barely did anything with Zelda in the first one.
Yo, if she gets capped, I'd be all for it, honestly.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It would be so fucking wild to see a Zelda game where Zelda gets fucking capped. Literally, that would be wild. Link got capped before. We know
I
that.
mean, he did he really though? He was in hibernation for 100 years. So,
No, not this one. Ocarina of Time.
oh,
Link
you're,
and
you're talking,
Downfall.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
and then he became the hero shade in Twilight Princess.
Yeah, like he literally gets capped. Like we see Link get capped. We definitely saw the champions get capped. If Zelda was next on the fucking shit list, that would be really wild.
If they'd be that ballsy to do
Yeah,
that.
I don't think they'll fucking do it, but
No,
good.
but it's definitely Zelda's going to be in some sort of peril, of course.
Now, what they could do though, if they want to go that route, they could just bring back Age of Calamities, Zelda, and do shit there.
Yeah, but
That would let them have the really dark nature of OG Breath of the Wild, and have Age of Calamity be the happy-go-lucky plot line. Though I ain't gonna lie, I kind of hope we move past Breath of the Wild. It's cool and all, but it's not even a fraction of my favorite Zelda in the world. I like so many other ones better.
You disgust me.
You fuck. Get standards, bro.
I have standards, all right. I'm talking to the most hipsterish person I know.
Oi. Zelda is a very specific interest of mine, and that shit either better be perfect or the door's over there, Chief.
So you say.
Yes, sir. Like the only Zelda games I actually disliked are Link's Awakening remake. I honestly, just by the nature of how I feel about literally every other Zelda game, Breath of the Wild is like my second least favorite. Honestly, but I still like it. There's a lot.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you would choose Ocarina of Time over that.
Yo, you think so? I kept thinking about it the other day. I was like, I actually really don't like Ocarina of Time's story.
You said you shitted on it so much.
Yeah, I know. Like the story was so fucking bad. I didn't like the Rito faction. What did I say? The Zora faction in that game, and I didn't like how. I kind of didn't like the Gerudo either, or the Dekus for that matter. I like the Kokiri though. The Kokiri, the Gorons. I really like the Gorons. I like the Hylians in that game. But like, I can't cap on the dungeon design. I can't cap on Link himself. The side characters were actually really good. Like I really enjoyed all the little interactions that Link has with like Malon and Talon in Hyrule Castle. His interaction with Zelda was actually pretty nice and all of that. How he interacts with the guards in general, how you get to see all that shit. Like I actually like more than I dislike, but story-wise, I definitely think it's the worst game. Well, until Breath of the Wild.
Okay,
No, it ain't that crazy. I don't know. Like, I like dungeons. I like the dungeons better. And that's the big thing. And Ocarina of Time has some of the best dungeons I've ever. Like, I really like those games. Except for the Water Temple. Fuck the Water Temple. But like the Fire Temple was really good. The Forest Temple was really good. Freaking the Ganon's Castle was really good. Like I like a lot of the dungeons in that game. I can't cap. Shadow Temple was great. Spirit Temple, all of them were good except again Water Temple.
Yeah, no, everyone hates the Water Temple.
I can't say that about like a lot of other games. Like I hated Wind Waker's dungeons. Like they were trash, except for like the fucking I think Earth Temple and Tower of the Gods were kind of like the only places I liked in that game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I can't cap on that. And playing the Divine Beast in Breath of the Wild, I just didn't like them. I really didn't like them. I like the exploration, don't like the story, don't like the mini dungeons. The shrines themselves were actually really good. I really liked a lot of the shit that they did in the shrines. But there's just like, I'm 50-50 split on Ocarina. I'm 50-50 split on Breath of the Wild as a whole. But I definitely lean towards more Ocarina because I like the traditional Zelda design way better than I like Breath of the Wild.
That's crazy because
design.
you always hate, everything that's not different.
Yeah, I really like uniqueness in my shit. So the fact that
That's what I'm saying. What's gone into this isn't well. Then again, I don't know
yo,
what's gone into
this
this past few
year,
years.
these last few years have been a fucking train wreck, set on fire, doused in more oil, and then had an RPG shot at it. It's been a fucking mess. I've been going back and saying, shit, tell you what, these games I didn't like, they ain't half bad anymore.
Bro, we need to get you out of West Virginia soon.
Everything is just awful.
We need
But
to get
yeah,
you out of
like-
there.
So, because of my experience with Breath of the Wild 1 in comparison to the other, and oh god, Twilight Princess, best game ever. Best Zelda game, hands down. Just, you can't compare. You can't. That's what makes me dislike Breath of the Wild 1. I still think Twilight Princess is better. So, if they keep.
Hipster.
That game is good. Don't talk shit.
I'm just saying, I don't get you.
If they go more towards the Breath of the Wild side than they did traditional, I think I might just not like Breath of the Wild 2. Maybe more than Breath of the Wild 1, but I won't like it as much. Just by nature of what I like from Zelda.
Yeah. Man, I would love to see you debate some other hardcore Zelda fans.
Yo, bro, I hate Zelda tubers. No cap, I hate them.
Hey, what?
I hate Zelda tubers with a passion.
Oh.
They irritate me on a level that I cannot fathom. Because they ruined the magic of Zelda, if you believe that.
Mm.
It's so nice to play the games and figure this shit out by yourself. But because of the current era of internet and all that bullshit, and people are so retarded and they can't temper their own fucking desires and shit, they just watch all these videos, and next thing you know, there's an idea you might not like, and it turns out it's true, and you're like, fuck it, if I never heard about this, I wouldn't be half as mad as I am. Shit. I'm pretty sure that if Age of Calamity happened as it did, and no one knew, not even half the people would be angry as they are about the game. They literally do ruin the magic. They're cool people. Legit, it's irritating because they're cool. But they annoy the fuck out of me. They take the magic out of the games.
Mm.
So I probably wouldn't even if I got the chance, I probably wouldn't even fuck with that just because I don't like the idea.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the Resident Zelda fan going Resident Zelda fan.
Yeah. Oh, and before we give our final thought, did you know E3 did an awards show?
What?
Yeah.
What? Wait, this one?
Yes, this year.
Really?
Yeah.
When was this?
This was literally 2 days ago. So I was watching, like I said, when I was watching Josh Scorcher react to all his streams. Oh my god, this is the thing that pissed him off the most is how the way they start after the awards show, because it didn't feel like an awards show when they started it off.
What did it even look like?
Okay, I'll actually play the first 2 minutes to you then real quick, just to show you I don't have a problem with this, but the way they go about it, I take issue with it basically, and you'll see what I mean when I play it for you. So here it is. See my screen real quick?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
All right, so here it is.
In the games we love.
Here it is.
Wasn't the award show start now?
Yeah, wasn't the award show supposed to start?
Yeah. This is where it's supposed to start, right? And they start with this.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
That was the one thing you didn't want to do. Oh god.
For
Yeah,
E3's
here he
Black
goes.
Representation in
He'll get to his
today
points in
I am
just a minute.
excited to present to you J. Ann Lopez, Zach TTG, Tanya DePass, and Fiona
Weren't we
Nova.
supposed to
We're
do
gonna be
an
talking
award
about
show?
Creating better representation.
And you look at him right now.
Yeah? Yeah, I would do the exact same shit.
Yeah.
representation in the gaming
Which is
space. First,
see
if we could do like
here.
a quick, brief intro.
Yep,
of
4:45
everybody,
Eastern.
starting with JN.
My name's Jan Lopez.
Carol
I'm the founder and
Kirkpatrick,
CEO of
thank you for the
Blackout Gamers,
$20.
which is
I
a
appreciate it.
community-focused platform. Started about 6 years ago now.
That's
It is
pretty
the largest
fucking
platform of
dumb.
Black women gaming.
This is take
And look at
two
his
all
chat
over.
right now.
We are a space that do workshop events.
Yeah, take two
in gaming when it
of
comes to
this.
representation
Take
of
two,
the
take two.
and the present and future. We also discuss the workforce, and we also do talent brokering as well. So an area that I've moved into is talent brokering of Black women
God.
content creators to work with
Nice.
brands.
How you guys doing? Zach TTG. First, I just want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to come here. I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah,
and
Oleander
streamer. I'm
Rainbow
part of a group
Glycerin.
called
That's
Two
pretty
Yeah,
much
this
it.
is-
Look,
this is
I
pretty-
understand. I strongly understand that
Awful.
diversity is important in games.
Esports
However, now is
organizations,
not
so
the time. This
represent
is
those guys too.
this is false
But yeah, I just
advertisement.
make sports content.
And yeah, I agree with his point right there.
Games,
That's what gets
I'll
everyone
just give
gets
her
pissed
final thoughts
about.
on E3.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can just
you know
like
what?
pick
Yeah.
some.
Yeah, I'll skim it through
I'm
right here.
Think some
Okay,
so sick
this is where he
of
goes from
this. It's just like I come in, I'm expecting something. It's like you say you're gonna do something, and then you just swerve out, and I'm getting preached to.
Turning down your volume.
Like that is infuriating. Like, especially when you have a good message. Like, Rapping Ronnie Reagan, you wanted an award show? Too bad Zoom call time. It's like, don't pull the rug out from under your audience like this. This is so incredibly rude. It hurts the cause that you're trying to promote. Don't do that.
Yeah,
like no fucking yeah. Every time they do this shit, which they've been doing it quite a while,
yeah.
I'm just like, I don't care. Skip. Oh, what's
Mhm.
that? You want me to tune out? Got it.
Yeah, at this point, but you see the points he's trying to make, right?
I mean, we've all said it. Like I've been saying that. Keep shoving this shit in my face, the less I'll care.
Hmm.
I've
That
been
is-
saying that for years. They keep doing it, and now everyone else is saying it too.
Yeah, no, but now they're starting to notice it more and more now. Before, after you,
Yeah, dude, I've been seeing this shit happening. I was like, yo, this is ass cheeks, dude.
yeah, that's what's kind of annoying thing. Why do you got to do this at the worst times? I mean, I get it. You can do it any time, but why you got to do it and start to kick off something that's irrelevant to the point of what you're trying to
Well,
present,
why do you want to bring in an E3, bro?
right? I mean, you could bring it at any point to E3 whatsoever. You can either be in between conferences or stuff.
I
Or
mean,
like that. They could do that. I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with trying to promote the stuff, but they're promoting it at the wrong time.
they could. They shouldn't, but they could.
Yeah. Why do you
They
think they
should-
shouldn't?
If you really want to promote that shit, then like support what they're doing. Don't tell us what they're doing. Show us that's worth a damn. Honestly. And even then, this is all about fucking video games, bro.
Yeah.
Like, even if you can go on and on and on about blah blah and black rep and all that shit, but like okay, do you remember the lady with Guilty Gear with I believe it was Ramlethal as the voice actor?
Yeah, I think so.
The virtual signaling.
hmm
All that does is just go, okay, this was fucking retarded. Like, I don't think anyone said that was a good thing. They were just like, this is stupid. Like, when you do it like that, which is what they've been doing in all these fucking conferences and shit, it just doesn't work because it really just feels like, why the fuck do I care? You just made something worse because you want the virtue signal. Excuse me?
Yeah. Problem is, there's a few people out there who don't realize it. Well, majority don't realize that. More are starting to realize that now, but at this point, it's like it's getting
Bro, yo, I'm
people are
telling
getting
you,
sick of it.
every time I see this shit, I always get irritated. And I'm like, bro, is everyone around me a fucking idiot? Because everyone sees this like 3 years after I've been saying it. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's just starting to pop up more and more, which I think is the reason.
It's always been there.
Yeah.
You have to be an idiot not to see it, but like no one acknowledges it for some fucking reason. And then it blows up in their fucking faces, despite the fact that not only was it being shoved in their faces back then, exactly how microtransactions rolled up on the gaming industry, it was always there. 2013 was the first signs of it, but no one says jack shit. And then when people realize it's too fucking late.
Are you sure it wasn't 2015?
2013, Dead Space 3.
Oh, didn't know, didn't play it.
Yeah, Dead Space 3 had the very first microtransactions on a in a high profile company, and it was pretty egregious actually.
Didn't play it, so I wouldn't know. So
Yeah, I mean I didn't play it either. I just knew.
well, you research more of the stuff than I do most of the time, so you may so you'll know a lot more.
Actually, about that I didn't. I just kind of.
That I call bullshit. I call bullshit. There's no way you could have known that was popping up on your feed.
Everyone was like talking about it. It was on the feeds, bro.
Yeah, but you look differently than the way I look. Sometimes I just look at Facebook and Twitter. But we follow different feeds on there.
I mean, this is 2013, bro.
Yeah.
We all pretty much shared the same, like, at the time we all shared pretty much the same fucking feed. And I remember seeing it. It was huge news because it was like, you can pay to get ammo. Like, this is microtransaction. I didn't know the name at the time.
Oh, all right. Or if it did, I just probably forgot about it in passing because sometimes I go on Twitter or YouTube for that. There's just some things I would probably forget that when I see in passing that's just very brief and I just forget about it, unless if it's stuck out to me.
But anyways, yeah, microtransactions are very old. People ignored it. Then it got into their face, and now it's fucking too late because everyone has microtransactions. And it's gonna be the same shit here, where everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, we want representation," and everyone's getting annoyed. But now it's too fucking late. Next thing you know, all of our E3s are going to be about fucking representation of minorities. I'm calling it out.
Oh yeah, and it's a funny thing. You were sort of talking about that earlier too.
Which one? I get angry.
The one
every
where you
time.
talking, the one you talking about was the main character was a Native American, but then they switched it to a white guy.
Hey, Turok. Oh, that's a little different.
I mean, it's a little different, but but at least but that's somewhat, I
Okay,
get what you were talking
okay.
about.
Kind of, because it's a Turok-like. It's not Turok. It reminds me of Turok, but it's not. The only difference between that game and Turok is that it's a white guy. As far as I know, there's no correlation other than that. What I'm talking about here is just, we're watching E3. Next thing you know, fucking some representation of a minority group. It feels fucking oppressed. Not like it's going to change anything in the gaming industry because that shit's vile.
And mind you, this is coming from us as minorities.
Yeah, honestly, that's the sad part. If you
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah. Because we're the minorities who get annoyed by this.
Yeah, like it literally does nothing. Like if I'm being straight up, what's this representation going to do? Honestly, will it enhance our games? Half the time they've tried it, it has not. It's nice to have diversity. I don't want to be a white dude 24/7.
I was just saying, I got no problem with it. Just don't try to
Oh,
shove it down our throat and say this is important.
What's shoving it down our throat going to do? What was the whole point of Ran Lethal's voice actor stepping down? Like, what does that do for the game that is better for all of us? Nothing. You just made a character that people could have liked. It's just a character people might not like because they don't like the voice. You never know.
I hated that so much when they did it. Was The Simpsons and Family Guy. So stupid.
Like, it doesn't help. Like,
No.
I can't really say anything aside from that because I already said it.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I just want to mention show this part to you. I'm just like, bro.
So,
Wow.
you know that quote that was just like a smart person doesn't brag about how smart they are. Same deal here.
Yeah. We don't brag about how much we're Hispanic, are we?
I don't like Hispanics. I'm Hispanic.
People would call you a Candace Owens for that. You self-hating racist!
Wait, a what?
Candace Owens, if you know who that is.
I actually do not.
Okay, so basically she's a black political commentator who's conservative. But the thing is, people don't like her because she serves conservative and far right viewpoints, and people call her racist for that just because she doesn't, just because she doesn't like have the stereotypes.
Oh, well, yeah. Actually, hold up. Yo, have you noticed
Yeah,
that stereotypes have been going? Like, everyone's just like, all you do is stereotype us, right? But then they prove the stereotypes right.
yeah, and people complain about it.
Like I remember when what was the fucking situation? I believe where there was one thing in the gaming industry where people were complaining that they just portray black characters as like how white people tend to, at least the really bad ones, portray black people. And they were like, that's all you guys do with our characters, and then next thing you know, the same character designed by those people is literally the exact same stereotype, but probably from the 80s. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean that's what I find annoying nowadays because they're sick of stereotypes, right? But then they complain when there's stereotypes not true. Like remember we used the whole Carlton analysis when people didn't say he was black enough in that one episode just because he didn't fit up to those stereotypes and act like others.
That was the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard in my entire
I know.
life, bro.
Oh yeah, and here's the most recent one too. Here's the most recent one I was talking about. It was the Council of Birds about 2 months ago. So you may not. I don't know which actresses and actors you know in celebrity wise. So Idris Elba, right? Idris Elba is a black British guy from the UK. So
Okay.
he stars in a detective show called Luther, and the chief diversity officer at the BBC said he was not black.
Wait, did you say the chief diversity officer?
Yeah, that's a thing they have.
What in the nine hell? Go on.
And she said that Idris Elba's character in Luther is not black enough because he does not partake in the stereotypes of a black person, like eating watermelon or Caribbean food or like fried chicken.
You know what's funny is that probably I have that stereotype more than they do. I love me fried chicken, bro.
Yeah. Well, here's the worst part, though, right? This is coming from a black lady.
Yeah, I always found that I've noticed that in recent times when I was thinking about this topic, how we have this weird preaching of give minorities diversity and roles and all that, but then all they do is the exact same shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's the fucking point? I mean, I'm like I get it. Like, I don't like the white dude as much as the next dude, but like, what's the point? There is no difference.
Right. I mean, that's this point, dude. My thing is like, if you want to stop these stereotypes so badly, stop trying.
Stop doing them.
Yeah, no, it's more like just stop trying to forcify them. Honestly.
I mean, they could also, stop doing them, and then
Yeah, that too. I mean, no, so think about it. Like the stereotypes for us, right? How we're super Hispanic and stuff. Some of it's a little bit true, but not all of us would do it. Like the exact same thing. That's what I'm trying to say about. So stop trying to put the pressure on and trying to the stereotypes so hard when you're trying to end them. It annoys me to my core so much.
Man, I'm fucking Hispanic and I act more white than I do Hispanic, and even that I don't like either.
Yeah, but remember, you hate all races equally, though. So.
Exactly. It ain't racism if you hate everyone equal.
There you go. I try to be a nice person, saying love thy neighbor so hard, but too many people are assholes nowadays.
It's a fucking train wreck, bro.
Yeah.
I remember when video games were video games, dude.
Yeah. Oh, and here's another thing to point out too. I didn't realize until a while ago too. So remember the GTA 5 story, right?
Like the actual story?
Yeah, the actual story of GTA 5.
Yeah.
So you remember Franklin's part, right?
Being a black dude, yes.
Yeah, no, and the worst part is, right, I didn't realize until a while ago. It's like as I was throughout Franklin's story, the more you realize at the end of the day, he was just trying to get out of the hood. But everyone he knew was, except from Michael and Trevor and Lester, were giving him shit for it.
You didn't realize that when you first played the game?
No, I didn't, because I was just playing through the story and see when was. No, I didn't really pay attention to the story until I actually started playing it, like after the first heist.
That's tough.
Yeah,
I always noticed. I thought it was funny because like Lamar is literally, in every sense of the word, the stereotypical gangster, like gangster.
yeah,
Which probably makes it is why he's so fucking funny, if I'm being honest.
yes.
But like, yeah, I always noticed, and I was like, damn, that's pretty rough. But like,
Yeah. Just kind of like feel bad for Franklin from knowing that. Just like, dude,
like everyone gives him shit. Yeah, that's true. But like, he still got it good.
yeah, he still got it good, but
He
I hate
did.
how
He
everyone
did.
brings him down for it.
Yeah, they
Like-
tried to, but he's like, no,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, no sir, but still, it just sucks they did that to him, anyways.
But it makes sense. That's how it always goes with all.
Yeah,
Pretty sure if we did that in like, then other Hispanics would be the exact same way.
yeah. I just think if we stop that kind of mentality and just end those kind of things in culture, the world could be a much better place. Period.
Yeah, that would be if everything would go right, but we also live in the most imperfect world. Look at our political sphere.
We can save that for another time, honestly. But
Yeah.
for now, we're just here to talk. We're just here to talk about games and gaming issues. Anyway,
Yo, I wish that this kind of topic wasn't even related to games. But
I
it is.
know, but it is.
Yeah, but it is. It really is. We just have to put up with it now.
It's annoying. Thanks a lot, gaming journalists who act like activists.
No,
I'm
fuck.
pointing.
Actually, fuck gaming journalism with a passion. Like fuck
Yeah,
everything
fuck.
about it.
Yeah,
That's
I'm like fuck IGN,
Virtue
fuck
signaling.
Kotaku,
They're
fuck
shitty
Reset
ass-
Era, fuck
they're
Polygon,
Yes, all of them. All of them.
all of them.
But then let's even go even deeper. The fucking they make everything worse. The leakers, the fucking activists, the fucking shitty ass.
Yeah,
trash.
half the journalists are activists.
Yeah, dude, the fucking trash takes and everything. The dumbass contrarian opinions for no other reason rather than contrarian and not even their own taste.
Yeah. Anita Sarkeesian.
Oh. Oh. Gosh, she's awful.
Yeah, she's the one that kind of ended up starting that in the first place.
She kind of did. Yeah, you're right. Like, you wouldn't think about it back then before you think she's just a lunatic. But look where we are now.
Yeah.
In retrospect, it really did begin at zero. But yeah, all that fucking garbage. And then some of the other ones. Yo, like, all the leakers on top of that are complete dog shit human beings, bro.
Yeah.
Another
Except for the
person-
one, and except for the ones that leaked Last of Us 2, though.
Okay, good on them, but that doesn't abolish some of their bullshit. Jason Schreier, bro. One of the worst human beings on this fucking planet.
Remind me who he is again. I probably
You know,
don't remember who he is.
Jason Schreier is like a notorious leaker, blah blah, insider, journalist.
I've never really heard of him, unless if there's a specific story you want to tell me about.
No, it's not really. It's just in general. It's just like this dude. Okay, he leaks shit and then he puts his own shitty takes on it, right? On certain topics and all of that. But if you can find a way, which is very easily, mind you, he just leaves it open, to tell him that he's bullshitting and his shit's clickbait, he blocks.
Oh, he's one of those guys.
Yeah, he's one of those fucking cowards. If there's one person I wish Alex Jones would walk to, it would be that guy.
Yeah, I'd love to see Alex Jones just tear him apart.
Come on over here. Come on over here, coward.
Oh man, to think Alex Jones was he? I'll give it that he's still a piece of shit, but to think most of the things he
Dude,
said were like, oh my
he's-
god,
Fucking funny.
yeah.
You're an intellectual dumbass.
Uh,
Yeah, but
we really need, yeah, we need to fix the world.
I rid the world of infestation.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah, gaming industry is literally five directions. No, it's actually it's like literally 8-way direction to hell and back.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
All right, then we got a new plan. We need to go save it.
How the fuck you just save the gaming industry?
We'll find
Buy
a way
it.
somehow.
Yeah, buy out everybody and then just like only have good developers as leaders or some shit.
We'll think of something. I just can't think of it right now.
Keep me updated.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you about the plans later and tell the others.
It's fucking yeah.
Yeah, but in any case, let me just stop right here. And right, so from all that, you got any final thoughts before E3?
Yeah, we gotta stop watching E3. I hope this is the year it kills it. Honest to God,
I don't think it will though.
it could, because like this. I mean, even the turnout was pretty rough, dude. Like,
Yeah.
if Bandai got a slot, Capcom got a slot, and they Take-Two even got a slot for literally nothing, I feel like it might really be the end of E3. It would be great if it would.
No, I don't think it will, honestly. But hey, because it's still on my bucket list to go to the E3 in person one day, and me and Dio said the same thing. So
Shit, that's if it survives though.
yeah, it's a survive. I think it might. I gave it like a 60% chance though.
It just really fucking depends. It depends if Sony goes for it next time around.
Yeah, I mean, thank God they didn't decide to go. They played a smart move this year.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's not like having like if they had a good shit, even if the rest of E3 was trash, that doesn't mean anything on them.
Yeah,
Because like Nintendo did great,
yeah,
and because of that, nothing changes. It's great. Even if you were to reveal all of this in their own direct, isolated from E3, this would still be amazing. You'd still get a restoration of Mario Party's Nintendo 64. You'd still get Metroid Dread. Nothing changes.
yeah.
Only thing that changes is that people are like, oh, either this E3 was good, or oh, this E3 was bad, or whatever. That doesn't mean shit.
Mhm. Yeah, but in any case, for me, like you said, Nintendo, Microsoft won.
Nintendo definitely got top place. Dude, you know, was it 2019 where they kind of just won by doing absolutely nothing because everyone else was just worse? I forget which year it was. They did 2 years. I know it was 2 years. The one year was this one. It was one other year where they just kind of said, "Oh yeah, we win," just by default because everyone else was just kind of.
I forgot that year. I forgot what year that was.
I
Honestly,
think it was either last year or 2017. It might have been 2018 actually.
No, I don't think it was 2018. I think it might have been 2016 or 20.
No. It was.
No, it might have been 2016. It might have been 2016 or 2019. It might have been the last E3.
Yeah, I'm thinking of it. Could have been 2018, right? I don't remember much about.
No, there was a little bit more going on.
I have to fucking relook at this shit, but I'll do
Yeah,
that.
there's a lot to look at. But anyways, so what would you rate this E3? Honestly,
Worst one of the bunch. Literally, if I were to give it a scale from 1 to 10, this is definitely a fucking 2.
honestly, from the way Microsoft and Nintendo were, I'd give it a 4.
Yeah, it's just that they've always been like, well, okay, that's not true. But like the last few years, I think Microsoft has done really well.
Yeah, they have.
So I feel like all the other years are much better, but this one is absolutely without a fact the worst one they could probably make. And I don't think if E3 comes back next year, there's no way in hell it's gonna be worse than this one.
No.
It's just impossible.
Yeah, I mean, no, I think if E3 does come back next year, it's probably going to be better than this one. It's just like I said earlier, most of them didn't feel that they were prepared, except for Nintendo. So
Yeah, Nintendo and Microsoft are pretty good. Yeah.
But in any case, you got anything else to say before we end off?
Yo, do me a favor, E3, fucking die.
Damn, that's harsh.
Yeah. But hey.
I'll make a much better E3.
Yeah, we'll make our own E3 with flapjacks and hookers and actual game announcement.
Oh, dude. Okay, that's the case. Let's put down our idea board.
Yeah, the bucket list. Let's make our own E3.
Yeah, let's do that. But let's actually try to get ourselves out there first. But anyways,
But hold up. Are you ready though to play the Real Man's Monopoly Victim?
to quote the song from
are you
Miles
ready?
Morales Spider-Man, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Why do you do this, Victor?
Because why not?
All right.
I mean, you put up with me, Dio, and everyone else all the damn time. So.
Yeah, Mr. Stevie is red.
But in any case, I'm gonna end the stream right here. For those who are watching, or those who are watching afterwards, after I leave the stream up, thanks for watching. Tune in for more. I know I have a really inconsistent schedule, but I will do plan on having inconsistent. Yes, my bad. I had a brain fart right there. But plan on doing a bit more. I mean, I got the summer ahead, so I do plan on doing a bit more streams later on in the summer. A few other things. I got a few other things on the side, which is probably gonna keep me from not uploading too much as I used to on the side. So I got some things planned within the next few weeks. So, but like I said, tune in for more. I'll have more installed and more on my LP channel too. So, but in any case, for those who are watching, thank you for watching. Until next time, we're out.